Hello everyone out there in YouTube world. Hope things are okay for you out there in that world of ours. You know, despite, again, I don't know, I'll keep saying this because I've had some trolls say, well, what's going on in the world? Do they need a reality check? There's a lot of things going on in the world, and there certainly is. But anyway, yeah, this let's talk about, it's going to be a good one. It's about West Midlands buses. Boy. And how reliable are they?
It all depends where you are and where you live, isn't it?
Yeah. But, you know, it is very unreliable. And it really is, isn't it?
That's an understatement, isn't it?
Yeah, understatement.
Yeah.
And, boy. Because we never seem to get a good deal with them, do we? It's well, we do. We don't really, do we?
It's all right, the area we live.
Yeah, it's okay.
The buses only go to a certain parts, don't they?
Yeah, there's no direct run to where we really want to go.
So, example, if you want to go to Birmingham, you've either got miles to walk, which is fine if you're fit and healthy.
Yeah.
But if you're not,
in our ages, you know,
it's no good, is it?
No,
you know,
it's no good.
So you've got to get a bus to a certain place and get off and jump on another bus.
Yep.
And the other bus that you have to jump on is always completely full.
Mm-hmm. And that happens on a regular basis.
And
too.
that's regular. Yeah, that's definitely regular.
Mm.
Now, today, a certain bus, just 5 of one bus came. The 6th one that came was the same number as the 5 that had gone past.
Mm.
So we had to ask,
The bus driver.
what on earth has happened to the other bus that we needed?
Yep.
Because like you're the 6th, 7th bus that's gone up here with the same number on, what's going on?
Mm.
So then we're told, well, I'm changing to the bus you want. But I can't do that till I get to the certain part of Birmingham.
Yep.
Well, that's fine if people know about that. But people like us, we didn't know about that.
No, because there was no information. You know, in the bush shelters where you are, you've got the digital readouts of what, and obviously the bus, of what time it should be coming. And it was saying it came at, it's due, never showed up. Oh, another one comes up at about 5 minutes time.
Yeah.
Never showed up. Then another one said, oh, 2 minutes time.
Never
showed up.
But apparently they did show up. We just didn't know that they can't change the number.
Exactly, and you should say this. Oh, upon arrival, the bus will be changing at a specific location to the number required. There was nothing like that, even the timetable.
I mean, if we hadn't got on and kidnapped the driver so he couldn't drive off, then we'd just still be sitting there now. You know, like 5 hours late.
But yeah, this is the truth. Ever since the West Midland Buses organisation was taken over by...
I don't know who they've been taken over
National
by.
Express.
National Express.
National Express. Yeah, the West Midlands bus service system since then has been absolutely useless. And we've seen some reviews through Trustpilot, which we have.
Through other people?
Through other people.
Who are
One
having the
star.
same problems?
One star review. Appalling.
What they've done, haven't they? They've taken buses off, changed them all, so they're at different times, which is easy to follow, I suppose, on your phones, whatever. But they've also not bothered to tell people where they go. No. If you don't know.
If you don't know, it's the truth.
And there's certain areas where the bus is not going. So if you've got bad mobility, how are you supposed to get to that bus stop?
Like in the place where we lived before, and there was a particular bus number. It's one of them bus numbers, isn't it? It's one of them.
Unlucky for some.
Unlucky for some, unlucky for others. You should know what that number is. But oh my, I've never known a bus service number like it. It's appropriate with the number, I'll tell you that now. I mean, you was even warned, weren't you? When you first lived down your previous place prior to...
And we're talking like 14 years ago. Oh, it's lovely down there where you're going, but the buses... And you're thinking, well, nothing's changed.
No, nothing has changed.
When you think back to the 60s, 70s era, the buses was better then.
They were.
Than they are now.
Because you know why? They were run independently by West Midlands Buses.
Yeah.
Before this other company, National Express, got their meat-hooks on it. And they upset the whole system across the board of the West Midlands.
It's unbelievable.
And the West Midlands Buses is the biggest running organisation in the UK. It's massive, it's the biggest. And they are absolutely, I've got to say, they're useless.
They are useless. I mean, certain ones, they don't even go into the bus station.
No, they don't.
So which means you've got to get off that bus and wait for one that does. Or walk again. Obviously not catering for elderly people, are they?
Yeah. And some people might say, well, Andrew, haven't you got a car licence? Yes, I have. I've had one since 1988. But due to certain problems that I've had in the company that I was working for, I had some collisions of no fault of my own, and that affected me, and it really did. I lost the trust in driving on the roads by other road users. I was a really good driver, you know, I'd done advanced driving when I was working for a particularly home delivery company, mentioning no names, and I passed my advanced driving through them, so I could drive, you know, that's a very good level of driving ability. I mean, the people who trained up and in the vans, they were ex-military people, so they were highly skilled personnel in the driving area of things, and I had a first grade pass and everything, and then a few months down the road I had some bad collisions by idiotic drivers on the road who think they own the road. Nobody owns the road. You know who owns the actual roads themselves? It's the government, isn't it? It's the actual government who owns them, because the driver pays the taxes and the insurance, so you could use the road, use your vehicles on the road. So these idiot drivers out there who think they own the bloody road, they're thinking they got another thing coming. But yeah, getting back to these buses, man, oh my gosh. It's...
I mean, when you think of it, I waited years for a bus pass.
She couldn't wait to get
absolute years for a free bus pass.
A special free bus pass, yeah.
And you know what? Now I just don't want to go anywhere to use it
because of the real
mobility for one. And by the time I waited for a bus, they're just not suitable for anybody with a mobility.
But people might mention in the comments, what about Ring and Ride bus minibus service?
Yeah, but you can't
rely on that all the time, can you?
You've got to make sure you get back on it at a certain time.
Because they have other clients as well with disabilities.
Yeah. I do believe they're quite good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Never used
I've no idea. I've never used one. But it's I feel sorry for people who work.
Yeah, I do too.
When they've got to get to work to start with, and the buses don't turn up, well, they've got to get off and walk miles before they can get to work.
Yeah.
And then they've worked all day, and then they've got to wait like hours later than they should to get on a bus. I mean, I suppose people will say, well, most people drive. Well, yeah, most people probably do, but there's still people who don't.
Yeah.
So what about them people who can't even afford a car, even if they do drive?
I know.
You know, there's so many things to it, but the drivers, they're not very forward in giving you the proper information.
No, they're not. They're just there, get the job, do what they're going to do. Sign on the bus, though. Obviously, they've got to sign themselves in like a clocking on system.
I mean, there was one tonight, which we thought was ours, then he changed to the other one. And when Andrew went and asked him, he never told us, did he, about this can't change till they get to a certain...
No, he said, there should be one coming soon.
There's one behind, one belong.
Yeah. And that's their normal excuse.
Was there, Rick?
No, it's very wrong, really, because I don't know whether it was true or not. I heard that West Midlands buses are going to be getting their company back. That National Express is going to be losing the contract. This is what we heard through the grapevine.
Well, if it's true, I hope it is true.
Because it was better run when it was just West Midlands buses. Well, they used to call it WMT, didn't they? West Midlands Travel. It used to be called West Midlands Travel. West Midlands Travel. For those who do remember, who are old enough to remember. But yeah, since National Express Coach Company got the meetups on the West Midlands Buses Travel Company, it's gone to pot. And that's no joke, it really has gone to pot. Never known anything like it. And I'm sure some of you have got some stories out there who live in the West Midlands, you know, could share your stories with us on this video.
And I mean, even if we do go anywhere, then you've got to get a bus at like double your timing just to get to where you want so you can get back.
You've got to plan ahead. I know online they've got these bus.org companies that you can actually go online and it just give you a listing, but
it's fine in theory.
Yeah. And they said it's live as well, in theory. And the buses, you know...
You think, well, where is this bus?
I think what gets to us sometimes is when it's like certain buses run every hour. And yet they never arrive on time because they know they've got an hour between the next run. So they come 10 minutes late or 15 minutes late.
I mean, we understand that there's roadworks and awkward customers and...
Which we bear witness to.
Yeah.
We definitely have bear witness to.
You can't always blame the drivers.
No.
But I think today was a perfect example that you could.
Yep.
Because not one of them said, well, I'm changing to so-and-so bus, what you want when we get to so-and-so. Apart from the one driver, which was the last bus that we hijacked, to be honest.
Oh,
and I don't think he knew what was happening, but he weren't going nowhere till we knew what time that bus was coming, as we thought. And then when he said, you're right, just, thank God for that. And then you got young kids sitting on seats. I'm not on about where you wait.
Yep.
And there's elderly people. For instance, today there was an elderly lady as well standing by me.
Yeah.
And she got a disability.
Yeah.
Push thing.
Push chair, yeah. It's but those.
Yeah.
You know, those mobile push.
And not one young person who was sitting on there
had the audacity.
I sat lady.
Had the decency.
Do you want to sit down?
Not one of them. Not one. Shame on those young people for that.
Now, I'm disabled and I felt like saying to her, excuse me, would you like to sit down? But I can't stand long enough to do that.
No, she can't.
Andrew was standing. And yet not one of them asked her, would you like to sit down?
No.
They've just got no morals.
They've got no respect.
No respect for the elderly.
Because one day it could happen to them.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to get old one day, you young people out there,
you know, if it weren't for elderly people who've worked all their life, they wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
And they wouldn't have what they've got now.
No.
Because whether they like it or not, elderly people help build this country.
That's the truth of the matter.
But they've just got no respect.
Of course they haven't.
None.
No.
None. They think that everything owes them everything.
They think the world owes them.
We was watching them from the bus stop, wasn't we?
Yeah, we were.
And do you know what? They cross over on a green light.
Yeah.
And the cars are having to pull up quick.
Yeah, to pull up quick.
Because they're on the bloody mobile.
Not only that, they've got the earpod things in and there, and they're crossing over where the vehicles are on green to go, and these people are still crossing over.
But to sit and watch it with your own eyes,
you've got to see it to believe it.
They are towards elderly people. Is unbelievable.
You know what I might do one of these days is do some film footage about this and show you the evidence, what it's really like. Because it's not on. We could never do stuff like that when we were their age to our elders in life.
Well, we had to stand up on the bus. My kids had to stand up on the bus so the older people could sit down.
Exactly, we had to.
Adults could sit down, but now, you don't get none of that.
Max will tell you what I'm like. Whenever there's a bus is packed and me and Max are sitting down together, and I see an elderly person come up, I automatically come up and give up my seat for them.
Yeah, he does.
Every time. This is every time.
He does.
Every time without fail.
He does.
If those people were here today, they would tell you that
now,
they do that.
For those of you who travel on a bus, you know that you've got disability seats at the front.
Yep.
Right. Now, it's very rare you can get on those disability seats.
Yep.
Because there's young children sitting on the disability seats.
Yep.
Then you've got the parent at the back.
Yep.
With an older one. That's 4 seats I've got. But not one of them, and there's a big sign there.
Yeah.
Please give up these seats for disabled,
for
wheelchairs, and people who are not steady on their legs.
Yeah, basically.
And yet, no, they don't.
I mean, I'm quite a big guy, right? And when we get on the bus sometimes, and I see younger people than us sitting on them, and they look up the pair of us. And Maxine goes and sits down, one gets up, and the other one's still sitting beside Maxine. He looks at me, and you're thinking, oh, okay, I've got to get up too. And 9 times out of 10, they do.
Yeah.
They do. But you see, there's no morals and there's no respect in the younger generation.
And don't start me off with queuing for a bus, because I don't know how to.
No, that is a very annoying thing.
You know, they just whoosh in front of you, knock you over.
And this is why I stick my arm out. And I stick my arm out, and they realise I'm stopping them. I said, you know, and I'll even say, excuse me, these people were waiting here long before you came along.
I mean, if we see somebody in a queue and they were there before, again, they don't know how to move up on the seats, so the queue's properly and fair. We always say you was before us.
Yeah, no matter how young they are.
Or old, you know, it doesn't make any difference. If they were there before you, they're entitled to get on that bus.
Of course, before us. We don't push him. And yet, you know what those people do 9 times out of 10, let us on before them.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because of the seniority of our age groups.
Yeah.
And, you know.
But it is an art. It just makes you not want to go out.
Yeah.
At all.
It does.
I mean, I can only go out certain times when I'm having a good day. And that ain't very often. And yet when I do, I think, well, I don't really want to go out no more.
I know. Because when me and Max first started seeing each other, as friends first, you was okay, weren't you? And you was that.
Well, I wasn't okay. I wasn't as bad as
you know what I mean,
now, but I wasn't okay now.
No. You were better than what you are now. Still managed to do things, and then you'd have a break from it, but you know, she used to look forward to it and everything. We've got to come out. I'm having a good day, so I want to go out and travel here and there.
But now I just can't be bothered.
No.
Cannot be bothered because it's too much hassle. I mean, with what I've got, you're exhausted 24 hours a day anyway. So it takes a lot to go out.
It does.
But then you've got all the hassle of it. You're just exhausted then for 4 or 5 days. Then you'll probably have a good day again. But you know, some people, their disabilities don't show. You don't know they're disabled. And there's a lot of people out there who travel who've probably got really bad disabilities.
Yeah, we do see those people.
Yeah, you do. And you can see the pain on people's faces. You know, and just there's no respect no more.
No, there isn't. And it's
no respect anymore.
And we see this every time we go out.
Yeah.
Every time we go out, we're thinking, oh, I wonder what to do. But you know what? We don't say how today's going to be. We just know what to expect.
Yeah.
And we really do.
But it does put you off. It does put you off travelling.
And it's scary. And it can, with some people, it can be a scary thing for them because they don't know what's going to happen because of the way that things are now. We're living in quite a violent society.
We are.
And we see things in broad daylight that puts you off. You know,
but
the
I
behaviour.
think as well, you know, as you get older, you're obviously more
wise of things.
Wiser.
Yeah, of course you are.
But you know, you're entitled to a quality of life, aren't you?
Without
as best as you
other
can.
people interfering.
The best as you can, really. But every time you go out, you see somebody arguing or the police chasing them. Or
yeah, we do.
It's just, you know, very scary for people.
And they're meant to help people on the streets.
Yeah.
We saw this one gentleman when he was coming through.
Awful,
he
bless
just
him.
come out for Pigeon Park, is quite a well-known
Bless
place
him,
in Birmingham.
bless him.
And we were walking past the other shops, and there was like a McDonald's, wasn't there? And he was this gentleman, bless him, of Jamaican heritage. He was, bless him. And you could clearly see this poor gentleman severely mentally disturbed. And the thing is, you want to go to them, but you know for a fact you can't, because they're gonna go 9 times out of 10 have a go at you.
You can't. I mean, it's awful. It is awful to see.
It is.
And I mean, it's upsetting, isn't it? You know, it spoils your day, really. Because you know that they're not well.
That's
really.
someone's family member.
Yeah, it's worrying, isn't it?
That's someone's family member.
You know, half of them was out of it, weren't they, today? And I mean, sometimes the bus drivers let them get on the buses.
Yeah, they do, because they don't want to have the problem.
And they probably feel sorry for them as well, you know, some of the drivers.
Yeah.
But, you know, what do you do? What can you do?
I know.
What can you do?
Yeah.
But, I mean, every time we go on a bus as well, there's normally a problem.
There is, 9 times out of 10.
Somebody don't want to pay the fare, so the driver's not going anywhere.
Oh, boy.
Fair play to the driver, I say.
Standing his ground with them.
Everybody else has to pay
or
to go
someone's
on.
smoking up drugs upstairs on the bus, which they do 9 times out of 10.
So the driver's going nowhere until they pay the fare or get off the bus.
Yep.
So you're sitting there, aren't you, waiting and waiting.
And this is regular as well, you know. This is not just one-off. This is a regular
No, I
thing.
can't be the only one who's got what I've got. And I'm in pain.
24/7.
So I want to get where I want to get ASAP.
And as quick as possible.
Without having the extra half hour, however long you're sitting there.
Yeah.
Then the driver's like, you've got to get off the bus. Everybody's got to get off the bus.
Yep, and that's happened quite a few times.
Oh, to get the one behind it.
And then that
because
bus
he's going nowhere.
And then that bus is packed out, and it literally
And
is.
then you've got to sit there because that person decides they're getting off the bus. Then, after you've sat there for ages. But before they get off the bus, there's a 20 minutes of foul-mouthed language to the driver.
Yeah, there is. And, you know, and there's children on the bus
and there's children on
hearing
the bus.
all this.
Yeah, and elderly people. Why do they want to listen to that? If you haven't got the fare to go on the bus, don't go on the bus.
Yeah, it's as simple as that.
Simple as that.
Yep.
If we hadn't got the fare to go on the bus, we wouldn't go.
No, we wouldn't. No.
So why think you can cheat the system? Why do you think that everything owes you a living?
Yeah, and there's people out there who really think that.
Yeah.
They think that society owes them everything. Yeah. It does not. Society will never owe you nothing.
And you've got to remember, you know, these people are going to work daily. All they're doing is doing their job.
Yep.
All they want is a peaceful life.
Yep.
You know, all they're doing, and if you think about it, your life's in their hands, they're driving.
Yep, they are. Literally driving.
And with the way the traffic is on the roads, I don't know how they do the job. And the passengers, some of them that they have to put up with, I don't know how they do the job.
Yeah.
But saying that, it's not their fault. They have to follow rules, don't they? They have to follow rules.
Rules and regulations.
You know, as well, what these bus companies need to realise, not everybody's on social media.
Yeah.
Not everybody's got a computer.
No.
So how are they supposed to know what's going on with buses?
Yeah.
And another thing, a lot of people still can't read.
Yeah, it's true.
And they don't think of these things at all,
no,
do they?
Of course they don't.
You know, I know there's signs on the buses that tell you this, that and the other, but they don't tell you that the buses are going to change numbers.
No, they don't.
Only when they get to a certain place.
Yeah, you never get no notification.
That's not on the buses.
No, you never get no notification.
I've never seen that
at all.
notification on the bus.
Nope.
But there's still people who can't read.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, for whatever their reasons. So, like a blind person, for example, they get on the buses with their dog. They don't know that the chimes are changing on the buses, do they?
No.
So they can't read it.
No. That's
You
very
know,
sad.
whoever organises these things, they obviously don't travel on public transport.
Of course they don't. They've got the big posh, flashy cars and stuff like that. Or
They
company cars.
They can't be travelling on public transport.
Of course they're not.
If they was,
Of course they're not.
then, you know, at the end of the day, the buses wouldn't be running like they run.
They are. It's appalling, it really is to see.
I mean, the ones locally where we get, there's only 2 buses. And the one finishes at 2:30, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
But the other one, you've got to travel miles into another town to get back to where you are.
Yeah.
And you just think, no, I just can't do that today.
Yeah. It's true, it's very exhausting. People don't realise. Travelling around like this, on bus to bus, to exchange the bus and exchange the bus, this and that. Yeah. It's very exhausting mentally. Not
I
just
mean, when
physically.
you're younger, you don't notice these things, do you?
No,
well, I never used to.
No, I didn't either.
When you get older, you think, what the
I had
heck?
a car for many years, so since the late 80s, all through the 90s.
What the heck?
I know.
Anyway, we've had a rant.
So there we go. So this video, Let's Talk, is about National Express West Midlands buses. And it is. It's about that. It's our experience with the bus company at first hand, you know. So yeah. And
it's no good complaining to the companies.
Oh,
because they don't take any notice.
So if I was you, people who lives in the West Midlands, to some of our subscribers who do, and you experience the buses yourself, put it on Trustpilot.
Yeah, have a rant.
Have a rant on it, on the review.
Have a rant, you'll feel much better.
Yeah, because we gave them, whoa, what a review we put on there today. I'm expecting something to come back from
People deserve to know.
Of course they do.
If somebody's giving a bad service with anything, people deserve to know.
Of course they do.
They don't deserve a good shout out, basically. Do they?
Nope. I mean, and you know, on a good note though, when we was waiting at Birmingham New Street bus stop, where we were, oh bless this gentleman, covered in tattoos. I mean, he really was
a lovely man, wasn't he?
But he was a lovely man. And I had a little bit of a conversation with him and what have you.
He was a nice man.
And he was, I'm a little fair bit older than him, about 7, 9 years, something like that older than him. And he said to my beloved, he said, called me out, I've got a beautiful song. A complete stranger. Wow.
He never said I had. But he said Andrew had.
Because I was engaging conversation with him.
I know you was. I was sitting there fuming about the bus not turning
yeah, she was.
Oh,
but yeah.
Never judge.
Yeah, never judge people. And that's would be a good thing to talk about.
Never judge, because he was a nice person.
Yeah, he was a blessed person. Yeah. He had a few jars as well.
Yeah.
You know? But he was still alright with us, man, you know. But yeah, so there you go. National Express West Midlands buses.
And thank you to the man who was playing his reggae as well.
Oh yeah, which helped as well.
Because that helped helped keep me calm.
Yeah, we have this gentleman, bless him, who's a Jamaican chap, and he plays some wonderful Bob Marley lyrics and tunes. And,
brilliant, isn't it, to listen
so that kind of helped, really.
Yeah, so we had a free concert while we was waiting.
Yeah, we did, we had a free concert.
So it weren't all bad.
Apart from the buses.
Apart from the buses.
But anyway, ending on that note, again, I know we've had some more subscribers on our channel. Thank you. So we're over the 300 mark now. Thank you. Let's keep increasing it. Spread the word, spread that chi. Tell everybody about me and my Maxine Chi. You know, we're straight down the middle of life. And if you're new to the channel as well and you just watch the videos, hit that subscription button, hit the notification bell as we upload content on a weekly basis, and at the moment it's quite daily. Yeah, hit the like, share the love, comment as well, and again keep the comments respectful, because we always keep our comments respectful to others. But I'll tell you now, if you are not so nice with your comments, you're gone. As simple as that.
If you don't like, don't watch.
Yeah, if you don't like, don't watch any of our content on our channel. We may not be like these high-profile celebrity people. No, we're just us. That's it. As simple as that, us. And I keep saying this, there's no CGI, no AI, none of that stuff on this channel. None of it. What you see is what you get. And it's Can't put it any more better than that, really, can we, Mrs. G?
Nope.
So yeah, thank you to our subscribers. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate your support. Share the channel. Share the videos. What more can we ask for? And it won't even cost you a dime or a nickel or 1 penny. It costs you nothing. That's all, just a click. Ding, share. That's it. Okay? And thank you again for your support. Thank you again. Really do appreciate it. Most importantly, everybody, please stay safe out there.
Yeah, stay safe, everyone.
Please. We can't stress that enough. And we will always say that on our videos. Please.
And just be aware.
Yeah, got to be aware, man.
Of everything.
Be aware of everything around you. Just be aware, people. Because it's kept me in.
Especially if you're vulnerable and they can see you're vulnerable.
Yeah, trust me. And this is why we're still here today, because of our awareness of life itself. Maxine will tell you when we're out and about. I've got my security head on.
Yeah.
I'll always have that on. I've
got my own minder, but a lot of people haven't, have they?
No.
So please, please be careful and stay safe.
She's my minder. You certainly are, I'll tell you. But anyway, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Namaste.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste. Namaste.